Você, você, você. Você, você, você. We are in a world where excellence is key. Times have changed. We are competing with artificial intelligence. We're competing with the speed of information, the quality of information with so many tools out there that each individual now has to really come and put their best foot forward. So we are in a world of excellence. In fact, many would say that excellence is the new currency. And as school life starts, or restarts for many, and young adults continue their pursuit of higher education, it's important for us to take a moment to touch on one aspect of excellence, scholastic excellence, because it's important to put it into, and my fingers are up, getting real perspective. So, what is scholastic excellence? Scholastic excellence refers to outstanding achievement and performance related to our education. It signifies a high level of competence, knowledge, and proficiency in various aspects of our learning. And notice I said our learning because it really ties to theory. It's not necessarily practicum, but it is definitely a theoretical. And let's face it, the mass majority of our educational system is for theoretical learners. And that can include, excellence in coursework, exams, projects, co-op placements, and other educational activities. And here's the thing, far too often, our families and society at large, they push us to equate our own value with that of our marks, of our school marks, and how well we perform at school. It all gets bundled up, and it's been bundling up from the time you were in elementary. But then you get to higher education and the pressures become a bit more. So it's important to speak to this at back to school times. At this point, you should be starting to settle into school. And I wanted to just take a moment to speak to this. Because in my experience, I've seen this type of pressure lead some students to go to great lengths to cheat their way through school or manipulate to get higher marks. So as you get back into school and you start to settle in, I'm urging those who are of adult age to truly ensure they are in the program best suited for what they truly, truly wish to do in life. Take time to just reflect and confirm, wholeheartedly confirm, that your program was actually selected by you for you. And if in that reflective moment you discover that no, this is not the program that gives you passion, it's not the program that fuels you, it's not the program that you selected, then do the work needed to determine what program that really is for you. What program is going to get you through the next 40 years of a career? What program is going to give you the passion to do it well? And you don't care how much time you spend on it because it's always fueling you. What is that program? And maybe this is the time to get that right. I recently met with an artist who has been painting since they were 10 years old. And at this point, they were in their late 20s and they were making money from being an artist. And many would say that you can't make money. Most artists don't make money. And yet they were. So I call this out to let you know that if you have passion for it and if it is your calling, you can make money from it. You can make a living from it. And more importantly, you're not going to find yourself in your later years having, oh my God, moments. How did I get here? And what am I doing? And why am I not feeling fulfilled? You won't have that. So I'm not trying to redirect. I'm just asking you to take the time to do the reflection and ensure you're on the path you need to be on. And some of the things associated with, academic excellence is high academic performance, meaning you demonstrate a strong understanding of the subject matter and you excel, as I said before, in the courseware, but you earn top grades in pursuing what you're doing. And if this is your focus, scholastic excellence, then you tend to possess a deep curiosity and passion for the learning that you're going through. You're happy to explore new ideas, ask questions in the class. You run to the classes, and you tend to engage in more critical thinking about the subject. You put in the work that you need, right? You literally are dedicated, you're committed, and you're okay with that. I'd like to think that doctors who went through 12 years or more of education were really committed to that. I'd like to believe that. And I'm not sure I would want to have a doctor who isn't committed working on me from an operating perspective or not. It's kind of an eerie thinking that you have someone who doesn't want to be there, doesn't enjoy the work working on you. Right? These are the things we have to start thinking about. And people who are literally in the right program, they will also engage in extracurricular activities related to their course, related to their subject. They'll also think of new ways of doing things. They'll look and they'll think, how can I make it better? How can I make it easier? How can I simplify it? They'll be thinking of all those types of innovative and creative things. They'll be problem solving. They'll also achieve honors and recognition and all of these things. You notice all of these things are resume-based type things. These are things that help to enhance your resume. So if you're in the right program, you're passionate, you are also building naturally through your involvement what you need to have an excellent CV, right? So it's interesting to see that that's what is there. And scholastic excellence can take many forms, and it may differ from one educational system to another, one institution to another. And while this is all good and fine, right, your education needs to be well-rounded. That's what I'm calling out. You may seek out influences, mentors. You will hang with the peers who you will talk your subject all day long. I know someone who loves mechanics. They love anything engine. That's all they talk about. They point out all the different vehicles. They can tell you the top selling vehicles in the different years in the history. They can tell you which cars are valued more than others. That's because it's their innate passion. It's their innate. It's built into them. So what's built into you that you should be pursuing, right? It's also a stepping stone to your further education. They want to always be a continuous learner. When you found your right program, you're always ready to learn more about it. And it grows you. It grows you in fundamental ways, right? It leads to your self-discovery as well. So that's what's called well-rounded, because it really should also include development of your interpersonal skills, your emotional intelligence. And it should give you a broader understanding of the world, but you see it through a particular lens sometimes. And it should be complemented by, personal development, because it's preparing you for, and again, my fingers are up, success in various aspects of life, not just one. And this brings us to introducing, life excellence. Scholastic excellence is a valuable and it's commendable pursuit. And it can open doors and various opportunities for sure. And it can enhance aspects of life. However, it's just one part of a larger picture. It really is. It's only one part. And sometimes I question, to what degree is it a large part? So it has significance for sure, but it can never equate to life excellence on its own. Because life excellence is a much broader concept, and it encompasses more aspects of your life. And it includes not only academic achievements, but also personal, social, emotional, and professional well being. Life excellence really is about the development of a wide range of skills and attributes that go beyond your core program. I called out emotional intelligence. I called out interpersonal skills. I call out now creativity, adaptability, resilience, physical health. When you have those things under, managed and working in you to serve you best, you're now leading to life excellence. And divine tastical living, my movement, is all about life excellence as opposed to scholastic excellence. But as I said, scholastic excellence is a subcomponent of life excellence because scholastic excellence just focuses on academic and intellectual achievements. And it may not always address those other important pieces of life. And for us to get to contentment, to fulfillment, we need to address those other aspects of life. And when we're in school pursuing a degree, pursuing a certificate, pursuing something, our focus tends to get very narrow. And what I want to do with this podcast is expand it a little bit more. So while the scholastic piece can, contribute to some aspect of personal fulfillment and happiness, it is not the only determinant. For you to have excellence in life, for you to go on to hit divine tastical living, excellence, you are talking about finding joy and satisfaction in all of life experiences.
Welcome back, everyone. You're now listening to Scholastic Excellence by Jenn Drakes. Be sure to check the description down below for all the links and join our Discord server for more exclusive news. Enjoy.
It's embracing relationships, hobbies, personal growth, and contributions to our larger society, positive contributions, reciprocity. And while, pursuing scholastic achievements and excellence requires intense dedication and hard work, life excellence, on the other hand, is about achieving a healthy balance. You can't have scholastic excellence at the expense of your own personal health and life and well-being, because too much pursuit of scholastic excellence can lead to burnout. It can even lead to unhappiness. It can lead to some pretty dark places. And we don't want that. I certainly don't want that for you. And, life excellence can vary from one person to another because some may have different priorities. Some may prioritize scholastic and schooling. Some may prioritize career. Some may prioritize family, community, or artistic creativity pursuits. What's most important is that you are aligning your life choices with your personal goals and values. That's what's most important. Also, what's important about life is requiring, the ability to adapt to challenges and setbacks. You have to have that ability to do that. And that happens even in schooling. You'll have setbacks, deal with it. You would get a low grade, but you passed. That's okay. Is it really worth the energy, wasted energy, to talk about it in the larger scheme of things and larger scheme of career and growth? Perhaps not. And scholastic may not necessarily prepare you for coping with uncertainties and obstacles that life can present. The other thing is, it also, success in life involves effective communication, empathy, and the ability to build and maintain healthy relationships. And they're not always a direct one-on-one with schooling and scholastic excellence. So the thing to realize is that the concept of life excellence really involves balance, personal values, emotional well-being, and the pursuit of a fulfilling and meaningful life that extends well beyond academic accomplishments. Scholastic excellence is just one component, and it's one component of thriving for a well-rounded and fulfilling life. And a well-rounded and satisfying life is all about finding really the harmony or balance among the dimensions of your academic, your personal, and social performance. And while scholastic excellence can indeed bring many benefits, it's essential to remember that it's not the only path to success or personal fulfillment. Every one of us has different strengths and interests, and success should be defined on your own terms, nobody else. And a well-rounded approach to life includes personal relationships, physical health, and emotional well-being. Those are all crucial for overall happiness and satisfaction, what I call contentment and fulfillment in your life journey, divine-tastical living on your own terms. That is exactly what divine-tastical living is. Living life fulfilled and fully living life on your own terms. So it's essential to strike a balance. And any excessive pressure to excel academically, remember, that can lead to stress. It can lead to burnout. It can lead to mental health issues. That's that dark place I mentioned earlier. Try to stay out of that. Try to balance it. Try to manage it. Try to include fun in all the other aspects of things in your life. Because it's really, really important, crucial in fact, to promote a healthy and sustainable approach to education that values personal growth and well-rounded development alongside the academic achievement. So when you head back to school, right, are you heading back with the right frame of mind? Are you really looking at what matters in life? Are you really putting you at the center and focus of that to make sure that everything around you in your school life, in your school performance, resonates you wholeheartedly and makes that whole journey, whether it's 2 years, 4 years, 7 years, 12 years, depending on what you're taking, that it actually is fueling you to go that distance because you're so passionate about it. You want every day to touch some aspect of the field that you're pursuing, of the field you're going to be in. So you're okay with volunteering. You're okay with doing community work. You're okay with with extending yourself beyond just the school program and the school courses. You're willing to tutor. You're willing to help because you love the subject that much. And you're taking it into such a degree that you can help others take it in. And the last thing I'm going to talk about and say is that it should validate your hard work and dedication by providing a sense of accomplishment and self-worth. It should boost your self-esteem and your confidence. It should boost networking opportunities for you. It should help you alleviate your burden because you can work in it and you want to work in it. It should drive your thing to be a leader in that field. And you should want to contribute to society in very positive ways. And it should lead to personal fulfillment. And it should transform you into role model material and inspire others in what you do. Remember, it's not the only path. School is not your only path to success and personal fulfillment. So again, define it on your own terms and make sure it is absolutely right for you. Make sure it is. And on that note, just again, choose you and know that you are worth more. You have been listening to an Arrays of Living podcast.
Welcome back, everyone, to Arrays of Living. This was Scholastic Excellence episode 5 of season 4. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to check the other episodes. Make sure to follow Jenn Drakes on all social media platforms so you don't miss out on the next episode. Also, join our Catalytic Club Discord to get exclusive news about Jenn Drakes. Thank you for listening.